Good morning, it is Tuesday, July 7th. What I will be working on today is getting these copper pommels finally attached. So on Saturday, bit of a crazy day, I was able to get them all down to where they're now to shape. So you can see like the steel all the way around. They still, I mean, this is really rough. They still have a lot of cleaning up to do, but it's at the point now where I can chamfer the holes and peen the pins. Well, no, back up. I've got to clean up the fronts first as I get ahead of myself. So I'll clean them up, get them attached, and move forward with there. And we have the handle decision, so that is all a go. Just want to give you a quick look at the profile job that Trevor Morgan did on this axe on Saturday. So this is an overly large big axe for even the big axe throwing. This is something I bought 20 years ago or so, and it was really big, so it gave Trevor a lot of time to really grind on it and really get used to that motion of profiling an axe. And it would not stick in our target before he profiled it, and then if you saw anything on social media, it did a beautiful job afterwards. So this thinness, he literally ground that in half. It was easily twice as thick as that when it started, and now you can actually throw it and sink a point, which is absolutely amazing. Otherwise, I will be doing some admin stuff today. The end of the month, beginning of the new month always brings on some admin stuff, so I will be doing some of that and working on all 6 steak knives. Hope to have these, at least the pommels, on by the end of the day. All right, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good morning is Wednesday, July 8th. So I wanted to have a great big reveal. I was going to go to the registration's office and get our license plate for the bus and say, oh look, we've got plates. But they're in this funny state of open yet closed. So the building's open, but specific offices are closed. So now we're handling that through the mail. So no big reveal. Sorry guys, it is what it is, life in the time of COVID, right? So I'm not gonna get a whole lot done today. We have a million different things going on. Yake needs some help on a slicer, really getting the handle clearances down as he hones his skills. Trevor will need me on and off all day long for bus stuff. So really, I'm gonna be everybody else's personal assistant today. Super cool. We also have an amazing local chef coming in to film our next segment of Making the Cut. So look forward to that in the next couple weeks. Absolutely amazing meal coming our way. A beautiful crudo with sushi rice and a wonderful aioli. You'll see the production of that as soon as it's all cut and edited. Absolutely amazing local chef. Super stoked about that. So I'll literally just, excuse me, be running around like a chicken with my head cut off most of the day, and absolutely loving every minute of it. So have a great day, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, it is Thursday, July 9th. So very true to my word, I did not get a whole lot done yesterday. I got 5 minutes of grinding on one little bolster pommel. So this guy is almost squared up, and that was really for a video. And I did one more thing. I had a long-time customer of mine come in, and he's been doing a lot of fishing with his father, and so he had this random piece of metal that was kind of bent, and he wanted me to turn it into a gaffer hook, which is a tool used to puncture the fish and pull the fish into the boat with, so they can't get off your line in the last like 6 feet. And so I literally rebent it, straightened it out a little bit for him. Oh, well, did one then the other, and then sharpened it, which is kind of cool because it kind of looks like, well, some people have said a swan and some people have said a snake or a serpent, but it's now sharp, and there's actually enough carbon in this to take a nice edge and hold it. So I will call Mr. Kennedy shortly and say that his new gaffer hook is ready to be mounted on a 6-foot pole, apparently. In other news, I know Daniel hasn't been filming, so I'm just going to show you what he's got going on. I took a photo of this Tops El Chete recently, and so basically what we did is we cut the handle here, inserted a piece of steel, and then re-welded both of those back on to lengthen the handle. So this is how long the handle was, and this is now how long the handle is. And so what Daniel is doing is literally mimicking every style of this handle to fit onto this, right? So these little radiuses will go around that will fit on there, and literally this will be bolted on with this type of screw, so it's got to be very similar dimensions. So he'll do the chamfering and everything, and so far he's doing a great job. Like, you could literally tell, like, he's doing exactly what that handle looks like, which is just super cool. And then we got new handle material in. This is more custom stuff from AAO Customs. This is a company that we work pretty well with. We have an upcoming Aggie project, so this is the maroon and white, and then just some random stuff, couple different colors. I like the linear striations here. So what this will become, this is going to become a set of 3 kitchen knives there, and then I want to say this is also a custom, and then everything else is just because we like using their stuff and we like supporting them, and they treat us really well. We do this fairly regularly with them. We'll ask them about a custom project or two and just say, hey, do some cool stuff you haven't done before that you want to do, and we'll buy it all from you. So here we have new handle material. If you like anything, let me know. Most of this is available for custom orders. Like I said, except for these guys and these, the maroon and the purple. I believe those are spoken for, and then I'm gonna make a set out of those, but they're still up for grabs until they're on a knife. I will see everybody later tomorrow. Yeah, not later today, tomorrow. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a great one. Good morning, it's Friday, July 10th, so just going to give you a little bit of an update on the bus. Basically what I worked on yesterday was the brochure for mobile sharpening and different services that we provide, so we can start passing those out at events we do. So bus is looking good. We have it mostly logoed. We're doing this part up here today. But we have nice knife bus and different stuff logoed kind of all over it, touching up a little bit. This is actually a decal that we had got originally, and then just different stuff on the bus. So it's coming along. We kind of did a little splatter thing to make it just add some interest and look cool. So like I've said, we have our first event this Sunday. Super stoked about that. We need to take the bus today and get it inspected again because there was the whole issue with the title. So the inspection is now out of date. So in order to register it, we need an inspection. So we're gonna do that, and then we have an in-person appointment with the DMV Monday or Tuesday next week to where we can get the plates. So we'll see what we're going to do over the weekend for plates. All right, have a great day. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday, July 11th. So I finally got all of the bolsters cleaned up. So you'll see that this is nice and perpendicular, and it's all nice and cleaned up there. And then the other thing is on the outsides, I have chamfered these holes. If you can see that. And so what that does is, when we peen this down, which basically means making this into a mushroom head, we're going to fatten it out. It will literally fill that space, so we have a little room to wiggle out of. If we carve down, flatten, it'll still be mechanically peened on there. So literally, we'll fill this space in here, in the hole, with the copper rod, the pin stock. We'll literally mushroom it out to where it's shaped like an hourglass above, above and below it, so it's literally mechanically holding it on there, and we'll pull it like super tight to the knife, so you shouldn't see any gaps in that. And then the cool thing about using copper on copper is, when they're the same type of copper, you literally won't be able to see these pins in there unless you like acid etch them or something to really reveal that where they are. So what I will be doing today is getting these mechanically peened on. So I have to shorten all of these guys up, make them flat, and then I will peen them, and they will be on there and immovable unless you drill them out really well. So if I get that done, it'll be cool. If I get the handle material cut, that'll be even better, because then I should be able to get them glued up Tuesday or Wednesday. We will see how that goes. We are starting our markets again this weekend. So tomorrow is our first market since the start of COVID. We will be at the Heights Mercantile Market, which is at 7th and Heights Boulevard in the Heights area of Houston. There's a local foods there. There's the Crepe Melange place there. Great market. Glad to be going back. And we should be taking the bus for the first event. So it's looking good, and we're absolutely stoked to get the bus rolling, literally. And that's been our week. It's been mostly bus and these steak knives. So it's been productive. Glad to finally almost have these bolsters on and attached. So I look forward to finishing these guys up. Have a great weekend. Enjoy everything there is to offer. They can't do a whole lot out there right now, but enjoy it. Enjoy the weather. We've been having a beautiful summer so far, so enjoy it, and I will see everyone on Tuesday.